Yeah, right off the boat we saw a giant dragon. They were everywhere on the island. I felt very much like a kid going to Jurassic Park for the first time. It was a surreal experience to see those animals in the wild. I'm Phil Mayhew. I'm a reptile keeper here at the ABQ BioPark, and in April I had the opportunity to travel to Komodo Island to assist the KSP, which is the Komodo Survival Program. They are a nonprofit and the sole organization for basically any population data and scientific monitoring of that species. The KSP accepts a few individuals from AZA institutions every year to join in their field work. This year I was lucky enough to be selected myself and a keeper from New Jersey as well, and we were also joined by a keeper from Australia. We joined them for about a week to mainly help monitor and track the population throughout Komodo Island National Park. This work is important because in 2021, Komodo dragons were reassessed by the IUCN as endangered. A lot of that has to do with their adult population status, as stable breeding adults were found to be quite low compared to the overall population. And habitat loss is also an increasing threat for this species. While there, we caught a total of 32 dragons, ranging from a 100-gram hatchling that was maybe about a month old to a over 224-pound, 9-foot-long male. We would take their measurements, and if it was a brand new animal that had never been caught before, they would receive a microchip so that in the future they could be identified later on. KSP also does a lot of public outreach and education, which is important because oftentimes animals are competing potentially for the same resources as humans. They often become demonized, so that education is incredibly important to be able to make sure that the local population is on board with the conservation of the species, because they are the ones that live with these animals on a day-to-day basis. It was just amazing seeing them in the wild because I work with one every day. What I admire most about them is their intelligence, especially our dragon here, Inda. She's a very smart animal. She picks up on training cues very easily and is very adaptable. For example, she is voluntarily crate trained for blood draws and is voluntarily harness trained, and she enjoys going out on her walks in front of the public. We usually do those on Fridays. Looking back, it was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I got to really experience the Indonesian culture and their people, and to get an in-depth look at the Komodo dragon environment and how it differs from island to island, as well as their diet and behavior, what it's like in the wild, what their growth rates are like, and how we can further encourage those natural behaviors here at the biopark.